is on? Who is alive? Let's talk about dreams. Hi, who is in? Hey guys. See kama hii stima itasaidia. Let me try and put these lights on. Okay, I think it's better. How are you guys doing? We are live. Who is in? Who is in? Don't mind my hair, by the way. I just want us to talk about dreams, and we're gonna be doing Minji as we talk. Have you guys taken supper? Lunch, sorry. Have you guys taken lunch? Waiting for guys to tune in. I can see 2 people. Still trying to figure out who is in. Don't mind my hair. Typically, this is how we stay when you're at home. I don't know about you. I do not know about you. So I thought I should just talk a little bit about dreams, the things we had, we believed in achieving growing up. Some we've achieved, some we're still here hoping to achieve. Some we've actually just given up on them, and we just don't wanna think about them anymore. So hey, Mr. Tash, hi. Kumbe ndio umekuwa online. Nashangaa nani yako online. Hi Tash. I just finished editing our video, but it's gonna be up tomorrow. It's awesome. Anyway, so let's talk about dreams. Please tell your friend. Tash, able tell your friends to join in. Mabeshte zako, tell them to join in. Someone else is in. Kindly, when you come in, just say hi so I can know who is in. Just say hi. 4 people now. Great. Msijali natoanisha Minji. That's what I'm doing right now for supper. Who else is in? Kindly just say hi once you log in. So we are talking about dreams. I just want us guys, and leave me a comment down there. Irene Buire, hi. Josephine Kamau, hi Josephine. Hope you're doing fine. So we are 5 people right now. So guys, I just thought we should talk about dreams. Don't mind my hair. I think I'll keep saying that. Hey, Irene Kweheria. Karibu sana, Irene. What are some of the dreams? And I hope you guys gonna leave me a comment. I hope this is not going... There's a lot of noise outside, so let me try to lock my window. I hope that is better. Can you hear me, guys? Leave me a comment. Can you hear me? We are 6 people right now. Great. So let's talk about dreams. This is going to be a very short live, by the way, like 30 or so minutes. So what are some of the dreams you had growing up, and now they've literally just changed? And some you've achieved and you're like loud and clear. Thank you, Irene, loud and clear. Give me a dick. Okay, we are here. Please don't leave. Don't leave yet. So like for me, growing up, I wanted to get married by the time I'm 25. I'm above 25 right now. And clearly, I'm not getting married anytime this year. So literally, we're about to get to another year. And that's a dream like you had, and now I've just like given up on it. So I'd like to hear, guys, what are some of the dreams you had growing up, and now you're like, I think I just need to give up on them because it's not gonna happen. and some you're just like, I still want to have them. I remember I told God that I want to drive a big car by the time I'm 35. I think that's gonna happen. That one I am still hopeful about. That is still gonna happen. I wanted to be a news anchor, by the way. Like literally, I wanted to be a news anchor. I do not know whether that dream is gonna happen. I feel like at this very moment, amen. I read, yeah, amen. I don't know, you're saying amen to my news anchoring, or you're saying amen to me getting married, or to me buying a car at 33, a huge car at 33. The point here is like a big car. So a big car at 35, sorry, which I am very sure is gonna happen. So this news anchoring thing, I really wanted to be a news anchor, but I think that has changed. Sorry for that alarm. That has changed right now. I also wanted to be a news anchor. Oh, really? Nice. You should still go for it. For me, I think I've given up on that dream. And I'm thinking I want to have a TV program. Either I be featured in a program, I'm so far from it right now. I really know you can, just don't give up. If you still have it in mind, just go for it. But for me, I feel like, hey Frida, Mumo, hi Mumo, karibu sana. Whoa, I've always wanted to be on a billboard. Wow, Salami, this is me. I've always wanted to be on billboard, and I'm still hopeful it's gonna happen. Me too. Me and you together. Me and you together, by the way, it's gonna happen. And I remember when, Salami, you've taken away my attention. Let's talk about the program first. So I wanted to be a news anchor, and in high school, guys kept telling me, hey, you read so fast, you're so confident on camera, so you are going to maybe be a news anchor or a journalist. Momo, I am going to be soon manifesting. Yeah, manifest it, Momo. So I was like, growing up right now, I'm like, I don't want to be a news anchor. I feel like they're limited, and I'm one person who doesn't love being limited. I love being creative, and I think that's why I actually did creative and performing arts. So I am very open to, I want to be out there and be given space to think about the things I want to do without limitations. Because I feel like if you're being a news anchor, someone is doing the news for you, and then you just sit there like, hi, this is Jewett station. We are this news, 8 p.m. news, blah 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 blah. That just feels for me like it's so limiting. It's so limiting. So right now, I feel like I need to have a TV program that I run and that I have a say on. Like I can literally say, this is what I want, and this is what I'm doing today. This is what I'm doing the next 2 episodes. This is what I'm focusing on. Literally, that is what I'm working on, and I'm still manifesting it, guys. By the way, guys, do you guys believe in manifestation? Do you guys believe in that? This is my dream, and I'm going to manifest it in my life, and it's gonna happen. Let me hear on the comment section. So someone said, so let me say that they've always wanted to be on the billboard. Me too. Like I remember, for those who know, I host karaoke's. Well, before COVID, we are getting back. By the way, you guys need to come for my karaoke. Just a hello, hi, just a mwaura, karibu sana. So I've always hosted karaoke. For those who've just joined in, we are doing Minji. So don't like be like, what are you doing? So this is what I'm doing. So I was like, I wanted to be on a billboard, and you know, when you host karaoke's, you have to produce your posters, flyers, banners, and all those things. So there's this friend of mine who I kept telling, I actually want to be on a billboard one day. And I remember when I was a kid, I used to say, I want to be on a billboard, hata kama ni wanted. You know, when you're a kid, you say things that you don't even know whether they can actually manifest themselves in your life. So you have to be very careful what you say. But as a kid, I didn't know that much. So when I grew up, I was like, okay, I don't want to be on a billboard as a wanted. I just want to be on billboard either promoting my brand or someone's brand or as a face of something. And I always wanted to be. So this friend of mine saw one of my banners, which was in actually Kisii town. Not Kisii, it was in Homa Bay town. So they used that, the place I used to host karaoke, they used to have like this huge billboard, this huge wall where they used to put like banners there. So like if you're a host, if you're a karaoke host, or you're the DJ coming this weekend, they'll put your poster there. So this friend of mine was like, you always said you wanted to be on a billboard. This is the billboard you've been looking for. And I'm like, no, that's not the kind of a billboard I want. I want a billboard that is either like in Nakuru town, in Nairobi town, a billboard that is in, in a big city that everyone will, you look at it and be like, wow, like, like a Nivea kind of billboard. Or maybe I'm just promoting my company, or maybe I'm just selling my brand out there, but just a huge billboard. So guys, what are some of the dreams you've had? So my billboard dream is still valid. I'm still pushing for that, and I pray that it happens. Maureen, karibu sana. Hi. Karibu. So we're talking about dreams, Maureen, so share your dreams down there. So dreams you've achieved, dreams you've not achieved, or dreams you've given up on, or dreams you're still working towards. Now the other dream that came just the other day is I want my first car to be a RAV4 new model. It's actually the car that is on my laptop. Like, I love that car. I don't know much about machines or about cars, but there's just something about that car, and I want it to be in black. So I pray that that happens. Me too. I want to be on a billboard. Just a nice, great. Let's work on that. I guess so many people just want to be on the billboard, by the way. It's gonna happen. So that's another dream for me, the car thing. Apart from buying a huge car when I'm 35, I want to own an RAV4 model as my first car. I am still hopeful about that. I'm still working towards that. So I hope that happens. Now, the funny thing is, so many people growing, for some reason, that never happened. Like, amen, Justa, amen. For some reason, I never really wanted to be like an engineer or a lawyer. Like, even when we were in high school, like, unakumbuka venye mlikuwa mnaulizangwa shule, like, what do you want to be when you're old? You're like, I want to be an engineer, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a doctor. Like, I was brought up in a family of doctors. My mom was a doctor, my dad is a veterinary officer. So, like, seriously, I was surrounded by an animal, a father who is a doctor for the animals. I don't know if that makes sense. And then a human doctor. But here I am. I did not even want to be a doctor. I just wanted to be a journalist. I wanted to be a news anchor. I wanted to travel. I wanted to be things to do with tourism. I think basically that has been me. And that's why I'm working so hard, because I really need to make money and travel the world. Like, travel the world. That is a dream that is still valid. And it's gonna happen, guys. So what are some of the dreams, guys, you've had that you've not given up on yet? The word is yet, because you're still working on them, or you're still hopeful that one day it's gonna manifest itself. Also, by the way, guys, I'm cooking minji with rice, and I decided to take a walk and go and look for beef. Nakuru kumebomolewa. I'm just imagining that's someone's dream, and I think this is what has gotten me talking about dreams. Nakuru, barabara ya kwenda chini prison and highway, there's a place there. They've really demolished so many places, so many huge things, and it got me thinking that was someone's dream, that maybe one day I want to own like a restaurant. And they had built that restaurant, then boom, the government has just taken down everything. So, like, I've walked there, I wanted to go and buy beef in some butchery in Kapata. It's all demolished, there's nothing there. And I'm wondering, because they say there's a land that is meant for railway. It's a railway land. I don't know if that makes sense, or any propaganda of Kenya. We as Kenyans also have a lot. But man, there's this car wash that was actually very new. Like, that guy was doing car wash, it's not just a car wash, was doing repairs and all those things that come with mambo za magari. Like, if you want your car washed, if you want your wheel repaired, if you want some like, he really invested in that thing. He really invested in it. It's not even taken a week or even 2 weeks, by the way, because I remember I went to Nairobi, coming back nimepata imebomolewa, and I'm thinking, maybe that was someone's dream. That was a dream that he really wanted to own this thing. And just as soon as he has owned it and it's now in operation, everything just went down. And that thing got me thinking, like, how how sometimes our dreams can be shattered by other people. I don't know how well that land is known. Like, did they know that was a government land? I really don't know, because they're saying here is to being on a billboard, just yay. Yeah, so they're saying they were given a notice like 10 years ago. They were told, hey, this land is for the government, so don't set up anything here. And you know, Kenya, sometimes we are like, hii ni gava, by the time ifikiria it will be late. But I mean, ukibomolewa such a huge investment, like where do you start, guys? Where do you start? Because I'm imagining that's someone's dream. Someone else had set a very nice. If you know Nakuru, on your way from Barclays, the main roundabout, coming up like you're going to Kiamunyi, there's like a place there they'd set up. Someone had a very beautiful wine and spirit that was classically set up, and it was actually at a very prime area. The guys would really stop there and shop for wine, and especially this COVID time, they really made sales. And I think it has not been there for. It's been there if at most 7 months. Imagine imebomolewa. So I'm thinking that's someone's dream that has been shattered, because I'm sure for you to get such a structure, you've invested in that structure, you invested in the interior, you invested in the interior, so clearly you put a lot of money in it. Then in 5 months time, everything goes down. It's so devastating. So sometimes our dreams can be shattered by people, and we are left feeling like, I will never dream again. I am never gonna think about putting my business anymore. Maureen, you leave me running, heading home. Oh, great, it's okay. You can always catch up later. So let me hear. Have you ever had a dream that was shattered by somebody? Okay, like someone shattered your dream off, or something happened that just made you feel like, okay, this is me. This is a dream I wanted to have, but it just literally can't happen because this has happened. I listened to Betty Chan when she said she had a dream of becoming a news anchor, but now because she had that, she was like, now this dream is shattered. But she went for surgery and she came back, and her dream finally happened. And being like wanting to be a news anchor, being on the limelight, sometimes it comes with, you have to look a certain way, you have to talk a certain way. There's just some things that come with it. So that was something that was going to crush her dreams. And you can imagine how big, how huge she is right now if that dream was shattered when she was in high school. So sometimes our dreams are shattered. And what are you doing about your dreams? What are you doing about? Do you pray about your dreams? Do you have like huge dreams that they scare you out and you are like, God, I know this sounds weird. This really sounds weird. Like for me, I have this huge dream in 3 years that is literally scaring my ass off, but I'm like, it's gonna happen. It's still gonna happen. I don't know how, but it's still gonna happen. And those dreams that have been shattered, I'm like, you just go. We will get bigger dreams. And growing up, the other very weird dream I had is I was really very tiny, like slender, like small, like very thin. So I really prayed and I asked God, I really need to add a little bit of weight. That was an issue. See, where the way people really struggle to cut weight, for me it was the vice versa. And I remember how I prayed in campus. Guy, if you guys saw me in campus, I was looking terrible. So finally, I added weight, and that's a dream I've achieved. As much as when we hear dreams, we imagine huge things. Like we really imagine huge things. Sometimes it's just the small things, like you have that acne, you want to clear that acne. You're very shy. You're like, I want to be able to be a public speaker and speak in front of people. Sometimes it's just the small wins that were our dreams, and sometimes we forget how much we wanted them, and then we achieved how much we worked hard just to achieve them. So I'm here to encourage someone who probably with COVID-19, you have lost your dream. Maybe, or maybe you're one of those guys where demolition has happened and you've lost your kiosk, you've lost your business, you've lost, don't give up. Don't give up. It's good to take a step back and be like, okay, this is what I thought, but I think it's not going to happen. I'm going to get married at 25 and get this family at 26. I wanted to have 2 kids. By the time I'm 30, I'm done giving birth, and I am now working on my kids growing and investing. And by the time I'm turning 40, I want to be out here traveling the world because everything is just, you know, those dreams. Sometimes it doesn't happen. It's perfectly okay. It doesn't mean my dream of having a perfect family, not a perfect family, like a beautiful, healthy family, healthy family, healthy relationship, that awesome husband, someone who will appreciate me, someone I will love, and someone who will love me back. But then as you pray for people you will be able to love back. Sometimes people might love you and you can't love them back. So that's part of the dream that I still have, and I'm still working on it. And the much I can do is work on myself so that I'm able to get that. Also, that when that opportunity presents itself, you're able to see it. So literally, don't give up. In case COVID shattered your dreams, or in case you've gotten yourself to a shithole and you don't even know how to get yourself off, imagine, don't give up. You know, sometimes we fall so deeply, but when we get up the right way, and we are up here and we do perfectly okay. And then you're like, I thank God, actually, COVID-19. For some reason, I'm actually really happy that not really happy. I'm grateful that COVID happened this year and not last year, because if it happened last year, I would be terribly affected. But it happened this year. I was a better person in terms of investing and how I thought. So COVID happening this year, as much as it was a pandemic, it was not really a good thing. It has really changed me. It has changed how I think. It has changed how I reason out. It has changed a lot of good stuff in my life. And sometimes, and it shattered a lot of my income. Like literally everything that would earn me was shuttered down. But it opened more avenues for me to grow, to become a better person, to earn even more, and to have a bigger dream, to have a bigger dream. So I thought I should talk about that when I found all those demolition in Nakuru town. Man, I don't know whether those guys are being compensated. That's it? I don't know. But man, it can be draining. So in case you get yourself there, just hold on, man. Just hold on. Just hold on. So all those dreams of being on a billboard, me and you together, me and you, one WhatsApp group, we will be doing that. Is gonna happen. It doesn't matter when, by the way, and it doesn't matter how old you are. Your dream is still valid, and dreams can change. Like you might grow and be like, I wanted to be a, so it's okay to change dreams. It's okay to get to a point you're like, this is what I wanted, but I don't want it anymore. Man, these midges are many. Many. They are a lot. There's so much, and this is 100 bob. Mkienda kununua minji mnunue zenye zijatolewa. When you undo them, apparently they are more than the ones that are ready. So guys, I said this live is going to be 30 minutes. I can see it's at 25. Thank you to everyone that's tuned in. Our dreams are still valid. For someone else has just joined, we are talking about dreams, so dreams are still valid. You can change your dream. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter what circumstance you found yourself in. Sometimes God uses those misfortunes just to make your dream come true. It could be that thing that you've been waiting for to grow. Misty, I am in. Hey, Misty, unaingia na ndio karibu tunatoka. Just yeah, true, yeah, so damn true. So yeah, that's what I thought of sharing. Miss G, you know how much Nakuru has been demolished. Like so many buildings have gone down, and I feel like if you're building in a place you're not sure whether it's a government plot, I feel like you need to do like a temporary structure, literally, like just like a structure that is not so permanent, just in case these guys come and say, hey, this property is not for you. Imagine you just carry your container. Just carry your container with whatever it is that you're nini. Manze, it's devastating. Yeah, I know, Miss G, you know that because you've been in Nakuru a few days ago. So yeah, in case you find yourself in that situation, my day, don't feel like your dreams have been shattered. Well, but hey, I can imagine putting a whole freaking 1 million in a business, and just a week of opening it, everything just goes like down, like everything is just shattered. I think I'll go into depression, guys. I'm not sure I'll survive that, by the way. Because, wow, I can imagine how much it takes to invest in a business. Both mind, money, energy, time, partnering with people, research. Like, oi. and then 1 week, 2 weeks of opening it, someone just demolishes it. Like, how now? So as I finalize this, I'm gonna leave this because I want this video to go up and I want to be able to come back one day to this video. I have a dream of having an amazing husband, amazing family, and beautiful kids. And I want someone who I can grow old with, someone we can talk, communicate, travel. Hi Frida, Faith Mwangi. Hi Faith, karibu sana. Travel the world, someone who will understand me, someone who will respect me, someone who will love me, and someone who will be able to love. That point is very important. And someone who is mature enough, because ni kubaya squeezy. So that's a dream that I'm still working on, and I'm very sure, like Mumo say, we are manifesting it. First time here, it's like I'm late though. Yeah, you're a little bit late, but it's okay, you can still rewatch it. So that dream of having that family, I'm not gonna say a perfect family because there's no perfect family, but a family that I would just love to have. Don't mind my hair, guys. Those who joined me know we are shaggy here, but yeah, we headed to the salon, and I just feel like it's gonna happen. So manifest that dream into your life and work towards that. And I know people be like, so working towards getting a good family, how do you work towards that? Just work it on yourself. Be the wife you want to be the woman you want to be the mother you would like to be. Like, be a good example of yourself that you'd like your children to experience before you can even settle down. So I'm leaving that here. The second dream is to be on a billboard. Justa is with me on this, and who was the other one? Salami is also with me on this one. You want to be on a billboard, it's gonna happen. So manifest it and work towards that. So my dream is have changed over time, want to grow my own business. Great, Irene. Yeah, go right ahead and grow that business. Imagine. And it doesn't matter what business it is, as long as it's legal and you love it, go for it and be your own CEO. That's also something I also want to grow my business and see it huge, be that brand. Like, so maybe Miss G is the only person who knows Joyma. Very few people know, but I pray that one day Joyma could be like a brand, a big brand, and I'm working towards that. And I'm not even going to compare myself with other people. Like, there are people who actually achieve their business as huge as they could at the age of 20, 21. Like, they've built this brand and all that, and you're here thinking, man, it's taking time. Imagine we all have different journeys. So the other thing I'm leaving on this, so that I'll be able to come back 3-5 years later, is I want to be on a billboard, and I pray that happens. And I'm manifesting that, guys. We are manifesting those dreams and everything to happen into our lives. I pray that happens. And the other thing is, for me to be able to have a program on TV. I don't know whether it will be a TV kind of show. I want to have like a show, and no longer now. My dreams have changed. Like someone said, I no longer want to be a news anchor. I have seen you makeovers. Is that the business you are into? Oh yeah, Irene, that's part of my business, by the way. I'm doing interior designing. That's one of the business that has been created by COVID. Like, that business is 7 months old and it's doing okay. Imagine. Like, that's what I told you guys. Sometimes things happen and they open up to new ideas. Like, for me, that was one of the businesses that have been opened by, I knew I'm good at interior designing, but selling stuff for interior designing and going into it fully was not really something. But right now, it's something that is doing good. So the other thing is my car. I still want to own a big car by the time I'm 35. That is gonna happen. I'm manifesting that into my life. And the other thing was what? My program, a show on TV or YouTube, like a huge following kind of show. Right now I have a YouTube channel, and someone might be like, you have a YouTube channel, but still, I just want to have a show that will inspire people, a show that talks about something, either on TV, national TV, or a huge following on Facebook, on YouTube, because like you see, like Jalango TV, it's already a huge following. It's like a TV show. So sometimes don't limit yourself to I have to be on Citizen TV or NTV or K24. Just that kind of a show is what I have. All the best. Thank you, Irene, and all the best to you too. So those are the things I'm working towards achieving, and I've let go of the things I have not achieved, and I'm very sure they're not gonna happen. I no longer value them anymore. I'm like, you go. good dreams are still coming, right? So guys, I hope you guys keep dreaming. Dreams are really valid. And yeah, and just do your part. And the good thing about doing your part is you always sleep knowing comfortably that I've done my part. So what is remaining is for God to come in and help me. What is remaining is for God to now push me through. And there's something that makes you feel terrible when you know I should have done this for me to achieve my dream, but I didn't do it. Somehow you feel guilty. You feel like if I did this, I would have achieved this. So work on your dreams and let God do the rest, hoping that all of you believe in God. Manifest it every day. Be like, one day I can see myself driving that RAV4 new model. I can see myself driving that huge car. I can see myself getting married to this awesome man and having this beautiful family. I can see me having these beautiful kids, and be very specific with God. By the way, be like, I want 3 kids. I want this and this. I want this. You see the way I'm saying I want a RAV4 new model? Be very specific when you're dreaming and when you're asking God to fulfill your dreams, because God listens. That guy listens. I won't lie to you, that guy listens. And he gives you exactly what you ask for. Sometimes we don't go back and check how we asked for things, but I feel like God gives you what you ask for. And so be very careful what you ask and how you ask it, because if you say I just want a car or I want to be married, you did not specify to God the kind of relationship you want to have with your husband or your wife, then I feel like God is gonna give you a marriage, but maybe that's not the kind of marriage you're really looking for. So be very specific when it comes to dreams and work towards that. Because when you have specifics in what you're dreaming for, somehow they happen the right way, because you're like, this is what I want. I want like a huge kitungu. You go to the market, you're going to look for a big one, and you're not going to look for like a small one. So you'll come back with a huge one. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Just be very specific on what you're dreaming about and the words you say as you manifest that in manifestation, manifesting your things to happen in your life. I hope this live was great. Just you know, propelled someone to think about their dreams out there. It's gonna be live, so just in case you didn't see the whole of it, definitely you're gonna watch it. It's going to go live. So thank you so much, guys. Frida Ngoku here. And by the way, guys, please reach out to me. I'll be able to help out with interior design. So I do wallpapers, I do contact papers. Contact paper, a lot of people confuse contact paper with wallpapers. Contact paper is what you use like in your bathroom, or maybe you have a table that you just want to wrap it up to avoid the surface being naked in the kitchen, in your bathroom surfaces. That is where contact paper is put. Places where there is water, because it's not affected by water. Then wallpapers, you put them on, of course. Wall murals is more of like a wallpaper, but it's a 3D. It's totally different from a wallpaper. Like for that, you have to take your measurements and be very sure how big of a material we're producing for you. And then it has this beautiful, like, you literally, you want to have a wall that is your face or your kid's face or just whatever cartoons. That wall, that is what our mirror looks like. It's typically a 3D. If you want to have like a waterfall somewhere, that's how it definitely looks like. So if you want to see more of that, kindly follow me on Instagram. My business account is Joymark Wallpapers and Decor. You'll be able to see much more about all those things. And also we have wall-to-wall carpets. Wall-to-wall carpet is that, I don't know how to explain it. It's not the PVC and it's not the carpet you buy. It's put from, like, we come and customize it for your room. So in a kwa room yako, it's soft, it's fluffy, different colors. It has blue, red, gray, black. It has very many different colors. So typically that's what I do. The other thing I do, someone asked me, is that what you do? Yes. The other thing I do is mentorship. I hope I'll be able to document one of these days when I'm having a talk with these high school kids, especially now that they've gone back to school. It's amazing, guys. Talking with these young girls and boys, it's so fulfilling. I think that is my biggest purpose on this planet. So I hope I'll be able to document that and put it on YouTube. I sing. I'm sure you've seen a lot of music on my channel. I sing. I need to get serious in my music though. But yeah, so typically that's all I do. So guys, follow me up. In case you have an event, please reach out to me and we can see how we can come in. Thank you for stopping by. That was a freaking 40 minutes. Wow, that's 7 minutes of live. That was great, right? So guys, thank you so much for those who've stayed to the end. I know who has. I wishing you all the best in your dreams. Keep dreaming, keep believing, and keep pushing, because the most important thing is actually to keep pushing. Don't give up, even when the world is just giving you some, you know. Bye, and subscribe to my channel. See you. Just a bye, Irene, just Miss G, Tash. I think you left. Doctor after. Bye guys, see you on my next video.